Prophet were angel on an angel. Wow. Angel appearing unto him after his ordination by Pastor Chris, and that is what we call the apostolic succession. And Prophet Angel came out these few days to say something that is very important. And I think, these things, are happenings that is very great that you need to learn from. And watch this. Prophet Angel shared with his people and us online, because we had access to the video online on the YouTube, how he had an encounter with a particular angel after the ordination. And this is very weird. Hear what Prophet Angel said about his ordination and the angelic encounter right afterwards.
The Lord came from Sinai and rose up from a location called Seir and came from Palestine, where there was an invisible location with a country full of angels. You're not getting this. Can somebody calculate what 10,000 plus 1,000 is? 10,000, right? 10,000 plus 2,000 times 2,000. Oh, Jesus Christ. Times 2,000, not 2. 20 million. Not times 2, times 2,000. Now, imagine you have 20 million inhabitants of a country you don't see. No. I use the word 10,000s. So even I use 2,000 when I should use 10,000 times 10,000, which is 1,000. So you have to say 10,000 times 20,000. Just say times. 10,000s. So at least we know there were 2 other thousands. We multiplied one. 200 million. Israel right now has not even maybe 10 million people. And yet inside it is another country with 200 million spirits. And the Lord is staying on a mountain in a country with 7 million and steps down from it with 200 million inhabitants of another country that is not seen with the eyes. This is why generals and luminaries of the spirit like Pastor Chris would have a wound and then just touch it and close it. And there's nothing. You see blood gushing out and says, wait, don't bring that. Let me do something. And it's brand new. That's why the men of God of old say, after being given acid, drink it. And the robber said, let's wait for him to die. He looked at them and said, are you waiting for me to die? They said, yes. He said, men like me don't die in a hurry. Why? Because they know another country that can transform the acid into tea. He looked at it, he said, become tea, be beneficial to me. Why is it so? There is another country with different rules. Hi, turn to your neighbor and say, we live under different rules. Under different rules. Just a few weeks back, sit down. I was talking to my man of God I believe it was 2 days ago, and I had to park the car, and we went on for hours, I believe maybe 2 hours. 2 hours on the phone, just on the phone. And he had been given what I had been given in a dream. In a dream of the night, which is a vision of the night. And he said to me, there is this you got here, and then there is this you got in a dream, and then there is this you got in a dream of the night, in a vision of the night. Then there is this one you got as a vision. And he said, I want you to explain what there. I said, okay, what happened? A man appeared to me and said, I will come to talk to you. I said, all right. Then early in the morning, I see the man. And he's standing there. And he says to me, thus says the Lord, look at how you have obeyed obeyed a man I gave you as a father, and listened, and look at the words that came through me. That came through him from me. That's what he said. In other words, he's saying, whatever Pastor Chris said, when he said, what was passed on to me, I pass on to you. He says, it is a result of your obedience. To listen to a man as a father. So as he began to leave, as he was walking to leave, I looked at him and I'm seeing him becoming this huge thing that touched even the ceiling. And angels have a certain way of modus operandi that when they are in a room, whatever size they are, your room goes up to that level. So you know this is my house, but the height is now. And I said, hey, wait. You are the angel of the Lord. He turned around. He says, from now onwards, call me whenever you need me. Hey. Wow. Hey. No, you're not hearing what I'm saying. I said, call you on what number? I never uttered those words, but in my mind, I was like, where am I going to get this guy's number? Came out of the vision. I said, I'm not talking to him. I'm not even calling him. I might be off. I said, I'll wait until I talk to my own men of God. So I began to talk to him on that. I said, Dad, this is what the angel said. How do I call him? Sit down. He said, that is a demarcation. When he told you that call me whenever you need me, that means he's not the angel that is walking with you every day. This one is for special assignments that regard the replication that happened during the ordination. You're not hearing me. He said, this one is a special one. I said, how do I call him? He said, number one, while you are in prayer for a meeting like this one here. If some of you have already heard what I said, some of you are still trying to figure out why am I saying what I'm saying. He said, while you're in prayer for a meeting, you say, God, you pray about the things that you want to do in that meeting. You want people to know and the impact that they have to get before they go to their countries or their places of residence. And when you say it, you say, God, that angel, let him be operational in the meeting tonight. So that's one of the ways you say it. Then he said, at one time you'll be doing whatever you will be doing and realize there is a special request, a special need in the crowd. You can stand aside and call him and say, now is your time. So it's not for every time. It's for moments like this one. I don't know if you're hearing what I'm saying. It's for moments just like these ones. So anytime, any moment you need me, you call me. I'll call you. How? And he told me another third way. And I will give to you when I have the time. Sit down. But imagine an angel arriving and say, call me. This is not your relative. Just call me. Whenever you call me, I'll appear. Imagine an increase of the angelic to a point where angels get to the book of Revelation and realize what the angel said. Some versions will give you another way. Some versions will give you another way. I am your brothers, the prophets. Yes. You mean to say you are of my brothers, the prophet? That means you are calling me brother. Yes, imagine Archangel Michael looking at you and calling you sister, my sister. How will you get into trouble? How? How will you get into trouble? And angels are different. I anoint your eyes with eye salve. that in moments,
So we're in this country, in this world, everywhere. When Prophet Uebert Angel was, you know, anointed and imparted by Pastor Chris highly to, occupy the office of the apostolic. So we call it the apostolic succession. And Pastor Chris said that what he has, he passed on to him. And Pastor Chris have not said that to anybody on record that we have seen. Everybody knows this, unless you are jealous. He only said that to Prophet Uebert Angel, the prophet to Christianity, in the wise words of Pastor Felix Angel. So Prophet Uebert Angel shared this story that he just heard about, the encounter he had with an angel that is not an angel of his ministry or guardian angel or whatnot, the kinds of angel that you guys know, right? But this angel is another angel that appeared unto him. And he described how the appearance, but the deal breaker here is how Pastor Chris is very, very, very intelligent. He's very experienced in the things of the spirit. That he explained how to get, angelic, you know, how do you even call it? Angelic visitations, how it happens, and how angels doesn't want you to know that they are around you because they don't want you to feel distracted. Pastor Chris is very intelligent, so he explained to Prophet Angel how, he has why he saw that particular angel. Then the angel asked him to contact him whenever, Pastor Chris explained everything into details. And who is that man who is able to impart you, to lead you to an apostolic succession? I don't know how to even put that really great, but then you understand what I mean. You understand? So who is that powerful man of God to do all of these things? And that same man of God, you go back to him and explain things to you. We can only find these things in these modern times, right? These giants are doing a massive work right here. And so Prophet Angel, just know that an angel has been added to his catalog of angels that he works with. And this particular angel, he calls upon him when, whenever that particular moment comes that he needs the attention or the works of that particular angel. And trust me, it is going to be massive from this year 2025, because Prophet Uebert Angel have, had an encounter with Pastor Chris that the world have witnessed. And trust me, it is going to be massive. That's what I believe. And I think it has already started from, a day ago or something like that. Yeah, 2 days ago, something like that. Some details of prophecy that Prophet Angel gave. One-on-one prophecy. It was so crazy that I've not seen it before. Details. He said this year is going to go raw. He's gonna he's gonna be like, okay, if he's asking for confirmation and you are lying, he's not gonna take it lightly. He's not gonna let you go. He's gonna take every bit, every drop of information from you. And I think it's powerful because it's going to help people at the end of the day. My name is Shodanix. I love to break down gospel messages like this. Prophet Uebert Angel having an encounter with Pastor Chris, and now having an encounter with an angel. And I think that angel is coming from the camp of Pastor Chris as well. My name is Shodanix. Once more, subscribe, put out some post notification, go into the description box, subscribe to the backup channel as well, and put that one to post notification. Honestly, thank you for watching this video. I'm out.